Welcome back, friends. You know, tequila is definitely on trend, and in today's Happiest Hour, we are checking out some higher-end options for this popular spirit. Adam Acquistapace of Acquistapace's Markets is back to help us mix up a drink on this Friday. Now, Adam, I gotta be honest, this is the section I walk past when I'm looking for my tequila, because I look at the price and I'm like, ooh, maybe not.
Yeah.
When it comes to higher end tequilas, right? Obviously, different price point.
Yep.
But I'm guessing how it's made is also a consideration.
So you can have, you know, it's like any sort of distilled product. You have to start with a great base.
Okay.
So just like if we're gonna make great cognac or great brandy, we need to start with great grapes. In this case, we need to start with great agave plants. So the way that tequila is made, think of it's like making an agave. What is agave? So if you look at an agave, it almost looks like a kind of like a cactus looking plant.
Yeah.
And so as they grow these agave plants, I mean, it can take like 8 years for these things to mature. And so when they take it and they shovel off the top, and you're left with the heart, and the more boutique operators will actually roast these hearts, and as they cook these hearts, and they macerate that, and then they'll take it and basically turn it into a beer.
Wow.
And then you ferment that. I mean, so you ferment that, and then you distill that. And so tequila is distilled agave juice.
And it's amazing. Everyone asks me all the time, Malik, what do you drink? Tequila always. If we're out and you want to buy me a shot, tequila always. But I'm excited to try some of these higher end options, because again, this is the part that I look past when I'm walking into Acquistapace's, okay?
So producer is important. All right.
Absolutely.
So just like in wine, the people who make wine, you can have great grapes, but if you have a great producer, they can make great product. And a lot of times you'll have the same. We give you a little inside ball. So sometimes you'll have a lot of the producers, and they'll make multiple labels of product. I'm gonna show you something on a bottle. Let's see, like this one right here. You see, there's this little NOM right here.
Yeah.
This 1146. This is the distillery.
Okay.
That makes the product. And so when you look at, every tequila has to have an NOM. That's basically a distillery number. And if it says, so the CRT that it has on there, there's a big, the thing about making great tequila is having tequila without any sort of additives. And so there's a lot of tequilas out there that have lots of other stuff, maybe different flavorings, maybe glycerin to make it a little bit more smooth. They have other stuff added. So we're getting a lot better information now about tequila than we may be able to get in the past. So tequila has had a lot of ups and downs, and for a long time, tequila could have a little bit of a, I don't know, maybe a little bit of a surly reputation as being something that may be a little bit tough. Stay away from the worm. The worm is not good.
Oh, Lord.
Don't eat
I've
the
always
worm.
wanted to do the worm, but that's like for a trip to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. I love it. Spoken like a true professional.
Don't do it. So the thing is about producer, and so great producers are going to make great product. They're not going to have any sort of added flavorings or colorings. And if it's an aged product, it's going to be aged. It's going to be aged in a barrel. Sometimes they may even be vintage dated. So so in general, if you're going to get something that's a really luxurious tequila, it should be softer, easier to drink. You want to drink it almost like a fine cognac, and drink it by itself, maybe over a piece of ice. That's when you know you're going to have a great tequila. And so, but you don't have to spend a lot of money to get great tequila. So we want to try something.
I want to try it straight.
Whatever
so
you want. Whatever you want.
Fabulous ones here. And look,
try?
You all have so many different options at Acquistapace's. Again, these are all higher end tequilas that are available. But this was the one I picked out. Come on, that looks so fun.
All right, so this is the Skelly. It's made by Azuelos Tequila.
I love that.
I know, they make great.
Sombrero included?
I know it is. So there are so many great bottles of tequila, and a lot of them are, I guess, Mexican region inspired, and a lot of fun. And I think that is, let's see, and sometimes you'll see these little clay pots, so you drink yours straight. There we go. This is actually an añejo tequila, so you can buy Azuelos añejo. But man, how fun is this package though, huh?
That is so fun, and I think that's a part of it, to be honest. Everybody who drinks tequila like I do usually, it's always fun to see what the brand is, you know? Let's try this straight, neat, how people say as well.
Recommend oftentimes put just either a little bit of water, just like you would a whiskey.
I don't want to dilute it.
Just a tiny bit. It's already diluted. So if something's 80 proof, they brought it down to 80 proof, or a little bitty piece of ice.
I'm a champ, okay?
yeah.
Oh, this is smoky.
A little bit.
This is almost mezcal-y,
That is,
okay?
So that's coming from the aging in the wood.
Come on, age. Well, look,
That's
things
right.
get better with age. That's what I hear, you know? Now, say you want to make a tequila cocktail. You're making the Golden Angel for us.
We are.
Tell me about what we put in this.
So we're going to use Centenario. I think we have some Grand Centenario. We got some rum over there.
Is it this one?
There we go. That's some Cristal
Oh,
over
this
there.
the good one.
I know. We got some good tequila
Okay,
going on.
look, I'll help you out. I'll open it for you.
I already got it poured up.
You already poured it up? Okay,
We're
perfect.
ready to roll. So this is the añejo actually that we have poured over here. So we're going to make the Golden Angel. Have you ever had one of these before?
I've never had.
All right. So we're going to use a ½ ounce. So we're making 2 drinks. So the drink would be a ½ ounce. So we're going to use. We have lemon juice. I think we have the recipe.
We got the recipe.
We have lime juice.
Yummy.
Now we have agave nectar. So agave nectar is sweet.
Yes,
Has some
agave
sweetness.
with agave.
I mean, it's like almost like a honeyed deliciousness. I'm a big fan of agave.
Me too, I love agave too.
All right, now this is what I really like a lot. So this is fresh pressed ginger. You can buy this in a little. I think we sell these little jars of this, or you can get like real ginger and crush it and press it. But this is a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
And so that's going to add spiciness to the.
Come
drink.
on, spicy.
I know. All right, let me make sure we got all that in there.
All the sweetness
I
in
know,
there, of course.
I
And
know.
then the star of the show, the añejo.
And we've got the tequila. That's right. Now, and we want to put just a pinch of salt.
In the cocktail?
Is that okay with you?
I'm ready to try
All right,
it.
so if
Look,
you
I
want-
don't know what the bartender's necessarily doing. You know what
wanna
I'm
give
saying?
it a shake? Do your thing?
Yes. What do you think the salt's gonna add? Just a little bit of depth of flavor?
All right, so this is the thing. When you have something that is sweet, saltiness is going to accentuate the sweetness on your palate. Think of like chocolate with caramel and sea salt caramel.
Yeah, I love that.
So what happens is sweetness and the saltiness on your palate.
Ooh, look at that.
I know, it's pretty,
Wait,
huh?
keep on talking. The sweet and salty
Yeah,
on the
sweet
palate?
and saltiness. So when you have like if you make a margarita and you put a little salt around the rim,
Yes,
it really accentuates that sweetness and also that lemony zestness that you get, because lemons are actually quite sweet even though they are tart. There's lots of sugar
My
in there.
producer is like, that's enough. But look, if I open a bar, it will always be full glasses.
That's
You
right.
get what I'm saying?
That's right.
I love that. Shout out to King and Moore, my senior producer. Look, let's try
All
this,
right.
my good sir. The
Fantastic.
Golden Angel.
That's
Again,
right.
if you need the full recipe, greatdaylouisiana.com. After today's show, let's try it. Oh, the ginger.
That was good, huh?
The ginger is coming through. The agave is offering a sweetness, which is amazing.
This is
As you all
delicious.
can see, you shake it. We put some ice in there, then pour it over ice to make it even cooler.
This may be one of the better drinks we've made, huh? It's pretty nice.
First of all the drinks we make
know,
here
huh?
during the Happiest Hour are great. Oh, this is good.
It is.
Well, look, cheers to you, my brother.
man.
And as you all can see, there are so many different tequila options at Acquistapace. If you want to check out any of these options, head over to one of their 3 locations, one in Covington, one in Mandeville, and one in Slidell. For more information, Acquistapace.com. And remember, always drink responsibly. Look, I'm going to drink this during the commercial break, and there's a lot more Great Day Louisiana after the break. The Move. Cheers.